we're back at you with
another one, round 2, day 2.
I told you we'd be doing this every day, but most of you guys just can't stick to anything consistently, so.
It doesn't matter about the time. It's literally 10 to 12 at night because we're that
And we're
jam-packed
getting
all
up at,
day, every
what,
single
5
day.
a.m.?
Yeah, we've been averaging 4 or 5. I can't even say average because I had that once. Like, every other day I had
Probably
2 hours,
averaging
3
like
hours.
3 in the last week.
Yeah, it's probably 3. Probably less. I don't
How are
even
you
know.
even functioning, bro?
I mean, I blast coffee all day.
And gear?
I don't do steroids at all yet, but I do loads of coffee, so we're just getting pumped up. But the subject is,
Money, no, the famous quote I want to start with. People say money doesn't buy happiness, right? It's a famous thing, right? Whoever doesn't have
what
money.
millionaire said it?
That's what we'll get into in a second. People say money doesn't buy happiness. When it comes down to it, the only people saying that are angry people commenting on Instagram posts saying, money doesn't buy happiness, you shouldn't drive a Lambo. Even though that has nothing to do with the post and they're just getting offended by.
You know what? They're the same people that post success quotes on the story. They're the exact same people who.
That post, it's going to be a good day.
Oh, it's going to be a good day. It's Monday. Make sure we're looking positive for the week. We're just doing all this shit. If you don't believe money buys happiness, you're an idiot. I wouldn't be here right now if money didn't buy happiness. They're like, oh, yeah. To be fair, half the time, feelings don't even, I don't feel feelings.
No, you say...
I just do work every single day.
By the way, the most emotional people are the people that say they don't have emotions.
I haven't cried in fucking... I can't remember the last time I cried. That's the thing.
Fucking dry streak.
What? I didn't cry over a dry streak. They're pretty tears of joy. I didn't cry, actually.
But money goes a little deeper. I hear what you're saying. It's not just a base level thing. Oh, money buys happiness, money buys happiness. It's true. If you want to live the life you want. If you want the proper family, money does buy it. I'll tell you why. No one's going to want you if you're fucking broke. And yes, there are going to be people that are married that are broke, that have good marriages. I'm not denying that. That does exist. But I'm saying you're never going to be able to fully provide for your family. You're never going to be able to give your kids that fully true life that they deserve, right? And you're just never going to be able to buy the home you want to put your family in. So it does buy your family a little bit, not fully. But
no, it does. It's even base level security. Look at homeless people. You think if you fucking gave them £1 million, or even anyone, you go to anyone in the street, do you want £1 million? No, keep it. It's all right. It's all right. No one would say that. You should see the fucking smile on the face. If you give someone a fucking £10 or something in the street, if you found £20 on the floor right now and you pick that up, you'd be the happiest person ever. You'd tell everybody in your family, found £20 earlier, found 20 quid on the floor. You literally would. And it buys the most baseline security. Pays for your house. Pays for alarm systems in your house so no one comes in and fucking steals your family or whatever shit there is. Pays for food.
People say, also, a famous guy once said, a famous guy named Wes.
I do believe money, obviously, it does buy happiness to an extent.
People say money doesn't buy happiness, money doesn't buy everything. First of all, no one ever said that money buys everything in life. No one ever said that money is just everything, right? It's people are so quick to say, oh, money doesn't buy happiness, money doesn't buy happiness. Stop getting offended by other people succeeding. Stop just being so quick to say that when money really... Where's I going with this? Stop watching me.
No, you was going to say, you can't... Obviously, you can have all the money in the world. You can have all the money in the world. But if you're not really living true to yourself, it doesn't really fucking matter. If you're fat, if you're overweight...
But it's not... What I meant to say is it's not having money...
It's not having money that makes you happy. It's being the man you're proud of what makes you happy. Being the man you're proud of, you have your finances on point, you dress well, you look good, you're in good shape. Obviously, all of them are very important, but you don't have just one without the other. All of them add up. So yeah, you can have all the money, but you can be lacking in relationships, you can be lacking in family, you can be lacking in physical shape, you can be lacking in... Wealth is obviously loads of different things, obviously financial, obviously. But why would you only want one thing? Be financially successful, be in physically good shape. Why have one thing? But money will buy, obviously, only the money shit. You can't be true to yourself. If you're looking in the mirror, you're fat as fuck, and you're depressed. You have all the money in the world.
Can't buy anything
no one gives a shit. It can't buy the best version of you. You can't go to the shop and be like, you know what? I'm going to total makeover. You can't do that. That's what takes time. And being disciplined and doing the shit you want to do every single day will lead to you getting the money anyway. So you have to give it your all every day. I tell all my clients, it doesn't matter about the scale. Because we're obviously online fitness coaches. It doesn't matter about the scale tomorrow. It doesn't matter about the scale next week. Fitness is for life. So it's if it doesn't matter if your business doesn't make money today. It doesn't matter if it doesn't make money tomorrow. If you do this for fucking 5 years, it's going to make money regardless. Focus on it every single day and give it your all every day. That's all you can do at the end of the day, innit?
Yeah, it's again, you could have all the money in the world, which is true. Money doesn't buy happiness, but no one ever said money buys everything in life. People correlate money with all of a sudden. This is what I was gonna say earlier. People correlate money with all of a sudden. Oh, they all of a sudden have mental issues. They all of a sudden have this. Who said just because you're rich you have all those issues? The only thing that happens once you have money is you're not worried about your finances. You're not worried about all the shit that other people have to worry about. Making money doesn't all of a sudden make you depressed. If you're someone that genuinely thinks that, oh, money doesn't. When people see a video of a guy driving like, oh, money doesn't buy happiness. Then stop flexing your house. It's not about that. It's you're missing the entire point. Just because you have money, it does not mean you can't have a good life. As James said earlier, there are not many rich people out there. How many rich people do you say that just go on social media? Oh, money doesn't buy happiness. I wish I was still broke. I wish I didn't have any of this money, you know. It's just my life is so much worse now since I have money.
I would say it just
doesn't mean you have a bad family just because you have money. It means you don't have to worry about your finances now.
I know, it just takes your money off the fucking shit. Like, when I used to work a 9-to-5 job, which obviously you hardly save any money because there's so much shit we have to pay for. When you're earning minimum wage and you're paying for shit, you wanted to do things, you wanted to actually enjoy life as well, you're left with nothing. That obviously is shit because you're left with zero money and you're giving up all your hours. Now I can do what I want. And yeah, fair enough. I still make more money and I have to work a lot harder. But the thing is, how much I make, I don't know. It can be anywhere from 3,000 plus, whatever. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter how much I make. But I was literally earning £800 and I had to worry about everything. But now, a year later, I've already moved out and I don't worry about finances at all. I won't go out with you and be like, you know what, I'm not buying that coffee because it's £2. I won't really give a shit. Because I know I can afford it, and I know it's going to be secured, and I know I'm going to have money coming in. Even if I don't have money coming in, I'm that confident in my own abilities, because I'm the man I'm proud of, I know the person that I am becoming doesn't have to worry about finances. If you're worried about money all the time, if you're worried about how you're going to make it to the next fucking week without dying, you've got more problems in your life. That's when you need to fucking focus on yourself. Because, you know, how these people worrying if they can't make it to the next week?
The chances of you, I'm not ripping on anyone here.
Wait a second, they're the same people who say money doesn't make you happy. 100 times. All these 9-to-5 broke cunts, I'm not hating anyone because there's nothing wrong with having a 9-to-5, but they're always people that would, if you give them £1 million right now, they'd snap your arm off and they'd stab you in the back for it. 100 times. 100 fucking %.
Yeah, it's like, again, as we said, it's always the people that are... It's always the people that don't have money, and I'm not saying I'm rich or anything, because I'm not. I'll be honest. Right now, currently, I'm not. And again, in 3 months, that's likely going to change. But it's like, it's always the people coming from the people that just don't have it and they want it. So it's not good to be jealous of others. It's really not good to be jealous of someone else's money. It's just, instead of saying money doesn't buy happiness, money, no. You're trying to validate where you are. Stop trying to validate your current state. I'm not going to sit here and validate where I am. Oh, I'm not making this amount of money. Because I just, no, fuck that. I'm not making it because I'm not good enough. I'm not putting in enough effort. That's the reality.
It's like,
if I was worth making 100K a month,
you'd make 100K.
You would make 100 grand, but I'm not making it, so that means I'm not putting in enough effort.
Well,
and I'm not doing everything I can.
Even it comes down to, I'll just go to invest in yourself. It's gonna say you don't make 20K a month. It's costing you 20K a month to not know how to make 20K a month. Now, I told someone that Shia paid for. We have a mentor. I won't say the price unless you even give a shit. He paid for the higher level program. Do you want to say how much it is, or you're not really bothered? Because money doesn't make you happy. So how much was it?
It doesn't matter. It was a decent amount.
A decent amount.
5 figures.
Yeah, exactly. So 5-figure investment. And I was telling someone, I was like, why would he do that? That's the most stupid decision ever. I was like, it's costing him this amount to not know how to make it. Say the number is 20K. It's costing him 20K to not know how to make 20K.
If you make 3 grand a month when you could be making 20, you're losing 17. No, losing, because you would have had 20.
Exactly.
Right? So you're losing money. You are losing likely a couple $100 grand a year. You are losing money. You not investing in yourself is like investing in a stock that goes shooting down. You're in the negatives right now.
Exactly, and it's never going to come back up because you have that mindset where you're just hating on everybody. You can never make money in a position of the scarcity. It's a position of scarcity. When you're in a position of, when I started my business, I wasn't making money. I was focusing money. I need money right now. The second I switched it, I want to help people. I want to provide as much value as possible. The money fucking flows to you. The more you focus on something, you actually retract the success. The more I focus on helping people every day, the more success I get. Every single time I'm worried about, you know what if a bank drops below this certain number? I think it doesn't fucking matter because if my bank drops below it, I'll still be able to afford everything I want anyway. I can still live here for a year comfortably, regardless. And even if I didn't make money, which is not possible, I'd still be fine. So yes, money gives you safety, money gives you security, but building the person that you want to be, That's where the true happiness comes from. But that person that you want to be has money. So money is very fucking important. You can't say, I'm successful in all these areas and have no money. That doesn't make sense.
You can't do anything. You just can't. Tell me 20 things that you can do with money with your dream life. Nothing.
Imagine if you could just go to your mother right now and say, Mum, you never have to work again. Here's 10k a month for the rest of your life. Imagine the fucking... Money can't buy that. Money can't buy that feeling, that relationship. But you doing that comes from money. You know? That's what I'm trying to say. It's a lot of things. She won't have to worry about anything. Imagine the stress on her face. Like, imagine right now, yeah, your mother's going to work every single day. She comes home, she's moaning, she's stressed out. You just say you never have to do that ever again. You never have to go to that shit job. You never have to listen to that boss.
My mic wasn't on.
What?
I think it still worked.
Because it's fucking on. You turned it on, man.
No, mine wasn't on.
Yeah, fucking it'll be work. It'll be fine.
Yeah, but it's like...
Money could have bought that
I
battery.
probably picked it up from yours.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, it's like... It's also about, becoming the person that you want to be. A lot of times money is correlated to building yourself up because the person you become when you're making more money is not the same person that wasn't making money. Usually your personality is you're more negative. You're less productive. You're not as committed. You're not as disciplined when you're not making more money. I'm not saying I'm not saying you're not disciplined if you're going to a 9 to 5, but I'm saying you're just a different person. You're a changed man when you make more money. Obviously, there's streamers that just do dumb shit and rip on people and make $1 million. That's obviously not what I'm talking about because that's money, but that's not success.
You wouldn't want to be
built
them.
yourself up. You haven't built yourself up, so that's not success. That's what I'm saying when money doesn't buy happiness, right? They could have all the money in the world. If they're not fulfilled, which none of them are, no one can ever convince me that a guy that makes money off talking shit on the internet is fulfilled. No one will ever convince me. I don't care if he drives a Lambo. You think a guy that has helped 100 clients change their life is not going to feel better about a Lambo?
No. I've got something. Sully, who was on the pod yesterday, he said, there's this person I went to school with, fair enough, he's like, yeah, I'm not going to say his name, but he's got 60 grand in the bank, so what, 80, 90k USD, obviously a young age. And he was like, I said to him, guess what? I wouldn't want to fucking be him for that. I would not want to have his life. I wouldn't want to be skinny as fuck, unconfident. You dress terribly. He probably fucking stinks. He's from a rich family. He's never had to really do anything. He's got all this money.
Oh, is this the guy that doesn't have to do shit?
Yeah, he's got 60k in his bank. Obviously, of course I want 60k in the bank. I don't want to be him though.
Daddy's money?
I would not trade my position for yours because you're not the person. I wouldn't want to be you in any circumstance. Not at all. I would never want to be that person.
That's when money doesn't buy happiness. But when you do, when we say money buys happiness, this is the most simple I can put it. It means you built up to the person who you want to become and you have money.
It amplifies who you are. You say you obviously love fashion. I like fashion. If I didn't have money, I wouldn't be able to buy shit. I wouldn't be able to look good. I wouldn't be able to get my fucking hair cut. The basic shit. Once the basic shit's covered, the only thing this is it. Once the basic shit's covered from money, it's about who you want to become. When you never have to worry about anything, and you can do what you want every day. From then, money will never buy you anything else. I would say it won't buy you anything else. Obviously, experience and all that shit. But
Experience is bought with money.
Once you've got everything covered,
how can you travel to Thailand with no money? People think they can come here with like no money too.
People are fucking idiots. It's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just go to Thailand, make it big on Instagram. Like, you're not. You know how many people have tried that? They're these dickheads. I was talking to this guy in the sauna the other day I was talking to Sully. We're like, yeah, Thailand, can't wait, whatever. He's like, oh, I went to Thailand. I went there for 5 years, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm paying this a month. He's like, what? I was paying £20 a month. I had dysentery 4 times. You know, like where you get the worst food poisoning, where you're about to die because I was eating for 20p a day. I was thinking, I would not fucking want to be you. I wouldn't want to be that guy who travels halfway across the world to live in a shithole in a fucking tent with rats, AIDS, scruffy cunts, and fucking gonorrhea. I wouldn't want to be you. I want to be here in a luxury apartment, paying high-end, paying more than in my home country, because it's about quality of life. Comes from money. You can't say it doesn't matter. If you say that, you've never experienced it. Never. Yeah. And you've always...
I don't think there's any rich guy that would say he would rather live in a place 1/20th of the size of his house. I don't think there is any... If you meet a guy that says that, then great. Then ask him why he hasn't moved out. If you tell a rich guy, if you see a rich guy say money doesn't buy happiness...
Say, why don't you give all your money away?
Tell him to get rid of his Porsche. Tell him to get rid of his mansion. Tell him to not be able to donate that amount of money. Tell him to not pay for his kid's school and see what he does. That's what I'm talking about. They lie to you. Any rich guy that says money doesn't buy happiness is bullshit. Because they won't get rid of their nice car. Money doesn't buy happiness. But they won't get rid of their Porsche. They won't get rid of it.
They won't. Oh, no, why don't they rinse the bank accounts and just send it to the cunt who
Exactly. Money
you know, you're a millionaire, I'm broke, yeah? apparently, we'll just say, for an example, you've got all money, money don't buy happiness.
Yeah.
Why don't you give me all your money and see how I then feel?
Yeah.
Oh, I bet you I become a real cunt who never pays for anything,
Yeah.
who never gives anything away, and still unhappy with my position. That's the same people. That's the people who say money doesn't buy happiness.
And there are rich people that obviously you've seen say, "Oh, money doesn't buy happiness." They have fucking money, so they're saying that. They have money, so they're saying that. You think if they didn't have money, all they would have was more problems?
The solution: get money and then worry about that shit later. Worry about not being happy when you've got money. You're probably not happy because you work a 9 to 5, you're depressed, and you live in a shit country. Get your money sorted and then tell yourself it doesn't buy happiness. And then if you really believe it doesn't buy happiness, give it all away. Then I bet you'd be worrying about how you're going to get to the next month. Money buys happiness 100%. But also become the man you admire, and that's 200%. You have to do both.
Picture this for a second. This is the last thing I'm going to... Maybe not the last.
Maybe it is. We'll see.
If money doesn't buy happiness, picture this. You're out with the boys in Thailand. You're out with 2 of your closest friends. You're all grinding with your online businesses. You scale them to 200 grand a month. I'm not at 200 grand a month, and I'm not even close. But I will be there one day. Probably the next year or so. But it's like, imagine you scale them. You go to the mall. You go to this luxury mall, which there is in Thailand, in Bangkok near us.
Too many.
You buy a $70,000 Rolex at the mall. You drive your Porsche to a nice restaurant. You go to the crib. You're all dating a girl that fucking cares about you. You're supporting a girl that fucking loves you. And you're all just living life. You can do what you want. You wake up the next day, you get on a coaching call, help another 100 clients. Money doesn't buy happiness? Bullshit. Bullshit. You don't want that life? You don't want that?
No, I'd rather...
No one can ever tell me they don't want that.
I'd rather wake up, go to a shit job that I hate, in a fucking terrible car that's probably really old, you can't even afford to put fuel in it, go and eat a meal deal because you can't afford to get fresh food.
Go to that fucking McDonald's.
Go to McDonald's and then indulge yourself and then you skip the gym.
You would rather
and
that,
then
eh?
watch Netflix and then go and watch porn. And then
comment on Instagram, money doesn't buy happiness.
Comment on
when
money.
you see a Lambo.
Comment, oh, you look like the size of a 13-year-old. You've definitely got no muscle definition. Comment all that shit.
Just hate comments.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Your course is a scam.
Whatever. Of course it's a scam, so I've changed fucking over 30 people's lives. And I can say that firsthand. I can put you all in contact. Don't give a fuck.
That's another conversation. People just commenting, it's a scam, it's a scam.
It's just such a scam. When you a scam.
That's the problem with society. Everyone is so caught up in this bubble. This bubble that everything is a scam, everything is a scam.
Everyone's out to get you.
If everyone's out to get you, then great. Stay where you are. I would lock myself in your room if I were you. Everyone's out to get you, better hide.
Just don't go to the shop. Don't buy food because they want your money.
There's no mentor that hands you money. If there was a mentor that I paid 100 grand for and I would get $1 million for, every single person in the fucking world would sign up for it. Imagine this. You pay 10 grand and you get $1 million. Would you not sign up for that? Anyone would, obviously, but that's not how mentorship works. You have to put an effort, and people say it's a scam because no one wants to work and no one wants to put an effort.
They're all fucking lazy. Seen people making so much money month 1, month 2, month 3, they're out the fucking game. Like after making 40k in 2 months, like you a dickhead. You didn't make a client for a week, so you quit your fucking business.
People have 100k followers and they're not even scraping.
Have 100k followers and I still make more money than them, and then they're considering doing OnlyFans and shit. I'm like, are you a fucking idiot? You do that stupid, but then you won't pay 5, 10, 20 grand in a mentor to then learn how to
make $1 million.
It's like I was watching Wes Watson, and it was like this person, his investment, I think it was 7,500, and it was something like, you will get to minimum of 20, 30k a month. He's like, yeah, but I don't want to pay 7,500. He's like, well, you're not going to get to 25k a month. He's like, why? Why? Because you don't know what it's obviously costing him 25 grand a month. So how much is it going to cost him in the long run?
By not doing that, he lost 400. Imagine losing 400 grand a year from your own shitty mistake.
From just being a fucking arrogant prick. By just being like, you know what? I'm already broke. I only want. It's like such a scarcity mind.
The thing is, I know some of the viewers that view this, and most of them wouldn't invest in their goals if their life depended on it. They wouldn't do it.
It's a joke. Wouldn't do it. It's a joke. I've spoken to grown adults who wouldn't put down 50 or 100 a week.
100?
Imagine being a full-grown man and holding on to £100 a week. What the fuck's that even a day?
When you're overweight,
£13, 13,
pre-diabetic.
How's
400 pounds?
I've never been in a position where £13 is going to affect your life, like life or death, and you wouldn't do that decision.
That's why people are stuck, sadly.
That's why you can't make money.
That's why they're out of shape, too.
When you're at such a scarcity mindset, nothing can come to you because you're just retracting everything. Absolutely everything. It's like being fat and wondering why you haven't got a girlfriend. You're retracting it because you're unattractive. That's it. You're not going to get anything that you want if you don't work. You have to be the person that puts that work in every day. And money's fucking buys happiness. That's the end of the pod. We're out. Money buys happiness. If anyone tells you, they are lying. It does buy you it, and I'm never giving my money away. Get fucked. I'm looking after my family first.
Jeez, yeah, and it's like no rich guy's ever just gonna tell me when the rich guy you know that says money doesn't buy happiness. Let me know when he sells all of his cars and gets rid of his house and lives in a $900 a month rent apartment. Because it's never gonna happen because they're lying to you and money bought them the life they want. The relationships it didn't buy, but again, it all comes together because you built yourself up as the man you want to become.
Bow.